Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Nelson Mandela. Hey there, it's Book Club on Vanguard Live. I'm Agnes Joy Uloko. Join me every Mondays and Thursdays as we educate and inform ourselves. Welcome to Book Club on Vanguard Live. I'm Agnes Joy Uloko. Like I told you, this is the New Year resolution. So you are going to be seeing me in different style. Like today, you see, I'm still looking different. Yeah, that's New Year for you. New Year, new style. Like I said, new attitude. Yes, but a positive one, not a negative one. So today, the last program I gave us apps in which you can download free books you will help you in this year. So I don't want anybody asking me, please, where can I get this book? Because today I'm going to be giving us a very special and interesting book, though it's an autobiography of the author, but even at that, it's a book that encourages you never to give up despite, there's a passage in the Bible that says, do not despise your little beginning. That's the book. The book is very educative and interesting because it teaches you not to despise your little beginning, because you have a greater future ahead of you. So today I'll be giving us a very interesting, like I said, an educative book. I know a lot of us want to know the book, but first you have to answer my question. And how will you answer my question? You have to drop those comments in the comment section. The question for you today is, how many of Professor Wole Soyinka's book have you read? I want you to keep the answers coming in the comment section. How many of Professor Wole Soyinka's book have you read? But before I introduce you to the book of today, I'll be going on a short break, a quick one to, now I need to take down my juice that is on the table. Yeah, I'll be going on a short break, and when I come back, I'll be reviewing the book to you. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Nelson Mandela. Hey there, it's Book Club on Vanguard Live. I'm Agnes Joy Uloko. Join me every Mondays and Thursdays as we educate and inform ourselves. Okay, welcome back. If you are just joining me, this is Book Club on Vanguard Live, and I still remain Agnes Joy Uloko. Like I said, today we're going to be doing a very interesting and a very special book by one of our professor. If you see me today, I'm really portraying that professor, building myself up in that spirit. So I want to be a professor, if you don't mind. I know a lot of us might be wondering, yeah, why professor? Yeah, that's what I choose to be. And if you look at me very well, I look like one already. So today we'll be reviewing a book titled Ake by Professor Wole Soyinka. The meaning of that book is simply the years of childhood. I told us earlier that the book is the autobiography of the author of the book, and the author of the book is Professor Wole Soyinka. Professor Wole Soyinka is a Nigerian playwright, poet, and essayist in the English language. He was awarded in the 1986 Nobel Prize in Literature. He also worked in the Royal Court Theatre in London. He also went to write plays that were produced in both countries, in theater and also on radio. To tell you that this professor has really done a lot for us in Nigeria, even apart from Nigeria, in London, different countries. He has gone a long way. He's a very interesting and very educative writer. Once you see this man, already you know that this person is a prof, because it's written all over him that this man this man is a prof. And not only that, he also contributed, he also helped Nigeria in gaining our independence. He also fought in that Biafra war, a lot of things that he did for the country Nigeria. Professor Wole Soyinka. Like I said, the title of the book is Ake, meaning the years of childhood, sorry, the years of childhood. Sorry, I need to adjust my Google. The years of childhood. I told you I look like a prof, so that's what we do. We prof, that's what we do. Yeah, the book is titled Ake by Professor Wole Soyinka. Soyinka early life in Nigeria. It's all about that book. Everything in that book has to do with Wole Soyinka, his early life, how he started. And I know a lot of us, you've been hearing, not now, you've been hearing a lot of people saying, I want to be like Professor Wole Soyinka. I love the way he writes his book. I love the way he portrays things. A lot of people they emulate him. A lot of people want him to be their role model. How can you achieve this? You need to go and get one of his books. And that's why I asked a question earlier, that how many of his book have you read? For somebody to be your role model, for you to say, wow, this is my hero, like he is my hero, he is the person I'm looking to myself, like in the next 10 to 20 or 30 years, I want to be more than this person. How will you achieve that? You have to go through his book, read about him, go through his lifestyle, follow his footsteps and do more than him, because his time is gradually going. You are coming in and you want to be like him. Now you need to be more than him, because he has done his own. What attribute, like your own difference now, even as you want to be like him, you need to add your own specialty. You are a different person, but you want to be like him. So how will you be able to achieve that? You need to go and get a copy of this book, Ake. A copy of this book, Ake. It's written in a Yoruba word, A-K-E. Then there's a little this thing on the E. So you need to go get that book, Ake by Wole Soyinka, because it talks about his lifestyle, how he grew up in the church. He grew up with his parents, though his mom was a church person. His dad was not really into church things, but they were still Christians as of then. They grew up in the church, and the way the churches are being decorated, we have paintings on the walls and everything. So he grew up in that kind of setting, and his father was somebody that has a lot of friends. They discuss a lot of things, political, theoretical things. They discuss a lot of things. As of his age of then, he was already exposed to a lot of rich words, and he started schooling at the age of 3. Wole Soyinka started schooling at the age of 3. But even at his tender age, he was already enriched with a lot of some people say big grammar. He has started hearing big words, political words, the way they use it. So when his dad and his friends were together as of then, he would go and just maybe stay close to the wall or stay close to where they are discussing, to just hear about what they are saying. And from there, he started building up himself. He read books, he read maps. He doesn't want to just see anything he sees, he reads. I know if he's of this day now, he will start reading big words, because he read everything he came in contact with. And that's how he built up himself, because he knows what was ahead of him. That is Ake. That is Ake. I told you the title of the book is Ake. I will not really give you everything, because I know some people are just seated watching for me to download everything. Sorry, I will not give you every gist of that book. I want you to go get a copy of that book. And he also fought for the women of Egba. As of then, he fought for the women of Egba. I told you he did a lot of things. He fought for the women of Egba. As of then, he did a lot of things for them. He tried He did a lot of things. He helped them in their movement. He protests against officials who impose taxes irresponsible. He did the protest and it was successful, and he brought out the Egba Women Union. He was the first person that helped the women as of then. There is one book we used to call Iwe Ìròyìn fún àwọn Egba. That was the first book in Nigeria as of then. So now he fought for the women of Egba. He brought in the Egba Women Union, which eventually grows, and till date it became the Nigeria Women's Union. So you see, Professor Wole Soyinka has really done a lot of good. He has really helped Nigerians. He has helped not just women, he has helped the men, he has helped children, he has helped everybody, in as much as you are in Nigeria, as even if you are not in Nigeria. He has really, in one way or the other, he has blessed and he has assisted each and every one of us. Today we can't do without reading, even if it's not all his books, we can't do without reading one of his books, because once you are reading his books, they are interesting things. You learn new English, you learn new grammar, you learn new words. Life of a prof now, our lives, how we do it. So life of professors like us, that's how we do it. So that's how he continued. I know some of you are laughing at me, but don't worry, that's how we do it. And as I've started, I know I will continue and I will be more than him. That's my inspiration, and that's my aspiration also. And I know a lot of us want to be like him and also want to be more than him. So I want you to go get that book, Ake by Professor Wole Soyinka. Ake by Professor Wole Soyinka. But do not forget that I told you that I want to know how many of his books that you have read. How many of his books that you have read. Please don't go, stay tuned. I'll still be going on another break because I don't want my juice to get hot. I need to take it this time. I need to sip a little. So stay tuned as I'll be going on a short break, and when I come back, continue. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Nelson Mandela. Hey there, it's Book Club on Vanguard Live. I'm Agnes Joy Uloko. Join me every Mondays and Thursdays as we educate and inform ourselves. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Nelson Mandela. Hey there, it's Book Club on Vanguard Live. I'm Agnes Joy Uloko. Join me every Mondays and Thursdays as we educate and inform ourselves. Hello, welcome back. If you are just joining me, this is Book Club on Vanguard Live, and my name now, Agnes Joy Uloko. I've not changed. I'm still myself, and we've been reviewing the book titled Ake by Wole Soyinka, and I've given us the review, some parts of the book, and I will not really give you everything about the book. I want you to go get a copy of that book and read on your own, so you have to learn a lot of things from that book. And now I'll be taking some comments from some people. This person, Jez Wakanda, said, sorry if I didn't pronounce your name very well. He said, is how to survive and make big money genuinely in Nigeria written in them. Sorry, that's not what the book is saying. It's actually the autobiography of Wole Soyinka. Don't worry, if you need a book that will help you make money and survive, there was one book I gave us as of then, Formula for Wealth by Femi Pedro. You can get that book if you really want to make money and if you want to make wealth, not just money. I told you that particularly that money is different from wealth. So if you really want to be wealthy and you want to have that money, like money, and when you open your door, money falls, you are in the bedroom, money falls, go get that book, Formula for Wealth, not Ake. Ake is just a book to encourage you that, like when I started, I said, do not despise your little beginning. Yes, that is the book of Ake. It's just the autobiography of Wole Soyinka. It tells us how he grew up, how he managed to survive. but at the end you can see every one of us can testify to the end of his story. Though I know he hasn't really come to an end, but from that time till date you can testify to his story. So that's just what that book is all about, just to encourage you, to tell you never to give up, even as you are in a new year. 2020, sorry, made us to believe that this year just waste. So this 2021 now, that Ake, sorry, is telling us that you shouldn't give up. Whatever you are doing, hold it tight, work towards it, because you don't know what the end or the future holds for you. Yeah, and we've come to the end of today's program. Do well to follow us on our social media handles displayed on your screen, and you can also drop your comments in the comment section, sorry. And kudos to the team behind the camera. I will never leave without giving kudos to you guys. I still remain my humble self, Agnes Joy Oloko. Till next time.